We're in my living room, by the way. Like usually all of my like officey stuff is in the second bedroom, but I wanted the lighting for the nails videos. So today's Tuesday. It's like right after 3 o'clock, and yesterday was pretty boring. I didn't film anything for Monday. Not that I forgot, it's just that I was doing a lot of like editing on TikTok. I was doing a lot of editing on CapCut, and so I didn't feel like it was needed. Like you guys would probably want to see that, so I didn't film anything for Monday. However, for Tuesday, which is today, we actually have a lot of client stuff, so we're gonna do client things today. I have a new client and I need to send her out some paperwork and things in that nature for us starting to work together. I gotta set her up in HoneyBook, which is the processing server that I use for my business when I have my clientele or when I'm sending out proposals, things in that nature. I use HoneyBook. So if you wanna check out HoneyBook, I do know they have a sale going on right now, and I'll make sure to put it down in the description box for you guys to check out. And also, as soon as we get done, we are going to go to the store because I need menstrual discs. I don't use tampons, and I don't use like the small dip. You'll see when we go to the store. And as I'm saying this, I'm slightly feeling a little bit of cramps, just like a slight. So we're gonna walk to the local CVS store, which is like literally up the road. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump over to my laptop, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get my client set up.
You guys actually heard of HoneyBook, but HoneyBook is literally how I'm able to run my coaching business very easily. Not only can you set up your discovery calls through them, but you can also set up your proposals, contracts, even invoices through all that one software system. It's super simple to create, as well as templates for you, especially for your industry, wherever you are in. But I love using it. So as I was setting up my client Desi, we went ahead and I went ahead and gathered all the information, making sure that I have her email address, as well as getting ready to look at her natal chart, because as a branding coach, I like to see how things are for your energy and how that pertains to your healing journey / your business. And so I'm doing all those things. I'm setting things up for her in the system, and then I send everything out to her via email for her to go ahead and sign the rest of the contracts and let her know about future invoices. So that took about literally almost 30 minutes, if that, just because I wanted to customize her templates and everything, since her coaching program is actually more catered to her and not necessarily anything that I have already set up. And besides Desi, there was also another potential client that I needed to set up. So I took the moment to send out a proposal, contract, as well as an invoice for them to kind of see and review. And then they can get back to me as soon as possible once they go ahead and review it. You can see I'm pretty happy at the fact that I was able to be done and complete everything. After that, I went ahead and bundled up for us to go for a walk outside. It was a bit more colder than I anticipated, and I'm really glad that I bundled up because I'm still having this sick cold. It's still kind of lingering, and so I wanted to make sure that I am nice and tucked in. I will say, living in Arizona, I do get beautiful scenery. Like, for me to see these mountains and the clouds so close by, which sometimes I think these clouds are super fake, but they're super like gorgeous. Like, look at this scenery. Anyway, getting to CVS, this is what I meant when I said that I don't use tampons and I don't use like the cups. I use this thing called soft disc, which is kind of the same thing, but it gives you more of, like, in my opinion, more space in the cups. The cups are pretty tight and like you have to form it into you, whereas the soft disc it's a little bit more adjustable, it's more comfortable. And then because I knew I wanted chocolate, I saw this cake mix and I said, fuck it, yellow. I have a sweet tooth like crazy. And then I saw this popcorn and I was like, how is this popcorn only $1.99 sold? So I went ahead and I came home and I started making dinner, and I started off with making the cake because and I will say, because I am a vegan, I wanted to substitute. Even though I have an egg on the table, I did not use that egg. I decided to substitute because you need 3 eggs. And I substituted it for baking soda, which was a huge mistake. This cake came out super fucking salty, and I was so devastated, because all I wanted was sweets. you know, when you get your period cravings, you just want certain things, and that's what I wanted, and I fucked it up by making this cake that way. So duly noted for Candace, and also for you, don't use baking soda as a substitute using cake mixes. Other than that, I made a quesadilla. It was pretty delicious, and then that was my Tuesday. It was pretty simple. I also had a date night with Bae, and it was pretty cool. We watched Breaking Bad together, but other than that, it was a super easy day. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys at my next Vlogmas. Bye, my loves.